Hey guys, GNT here, and today I just want to do a real quick video on this game called Tavern that I picked up. You know, it's one of those look in the corner here, R18 ready. It's that type of game. All characters are over 18 years old because that freaking matters. Because fictional characters have to be over 18 years old because clearly something will happen if they're under that age. That's inappropriate for fictional characters.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here we are on this. Let me click that real quick. Get a little reward there. What I'm gonna say is, with this game here, Love Tavern, you're building basically the ultimate tavern here. And you see that you have the customers running around inside the place. Income statement. I probably didn't make any money. Oh, congratulations, which means I did have some dough. You know, and when you have positive, you know, income, there we go, you get to get a goddess's blessing. I'm not actually paying any attention to these. I'm just gonna pick one, and they help you out with your tavern. And goodness, I haven't said anything about it, but I'm already explaining other junk. But what you do here, basically, you're just building up rooms and trying to make revenue. So you have your entrance, which is mandatory, and a shop, which is mandatory, basically, because they do a tutorial with those. And then you have the rest of the rooms that you build to build up this place, and your objective is to get more customers in here, make that young moolah, baby. And yeah, that's the basics for this. You know, you have the dorms here where your employees stay, and as you rank them up, which you can only rank up the dormitory once, or at least so far as I've won this game, and it allows you to have 3 employees in it. And as you can see, I can have up to 27 employees. I only have 23 at the moment because the employees come through here at the shop. You can recruit them, and as you know, time passes, they change these out, or you could spend money and refresh them. Let me just give you an example of here, clicking on one, making the purchase, you see? And then you have another employee there. And when you're buying these employees, of course, or rather when you're hiring these employees, I should say, because, you know, they get you if you said you were just buying the women. They'd be like, oh, you can't buy women. I'd be like, I beg to differ. Anywho, they have different stats. You see, this one is for serving, and the women that have the serving stats you put in the kitchen lip. Gosh darn it, I walked right into that one. But you put the serving wenches in the kitchen. Son of a gun. The women that have the serving ability go in the kitchen. And yeah. That's pretty much it for that. Very simple stat. Nothing too crazy. And then the next stat you have here is the hunting stat. Hunting stats are for the women that do quests for you, you know. And oh, I have one complete. Just click that. Yeah, so depending on how high their hunting stat is, you get to do better quests. Like let's see, highest one they have here are 3. Click on that, and I select the staff here. And Toyo here, who I just hired, I was gonna say who I just purchased, can do that because her hunting stat is a 3. And then you just wait the time out as they do their mission, and you go and do other things. Now, next stat we move on to is the massages, you know, and self-explanatory here. The massage stat is basically for the women that give massages, nice massages. I don't know if the massages are supposed to be explicit or not, but every time they give one, a curtain closes. You know, whenever you see one of these blue curtains, like you can see on the screen right now, there's a closed blue curtain that opened up right there. I don't know if these massages are actual massages or if they have like happy endings or whatnot, but they close that curtain is the point. So, you know, they just, that is what it is. And then you have the last stat, which is cleaning. So when you hire, yes, I gotta keep making sure I say that. When you hire a woman that has a nice cleaning stat, you can make her clean up your tavern for you. There you go. That's all 4 stats. And for the most part, it's not too much of a problem when getting characters to do these things because outside of hunting, I haven't really seen much use for higher stats for these other occupations that you have the chicks to do. I guess they probably do them better or something, but like I said, not too big of a difference you can see. And wow, I've talked about this longer than I thought I would. Yeah, when you have the kitchens here, there's a little mini game for the kitchens where you cook and you actually end up just preparing the dishes yourself. You need to have these dishes so people can actually buy food from you. And that's another way to generate revenue. Like here, the enchanted tomato soup. What I'm gonna do, I click on cook. And since I've cooked this 3 times, where the proficiency is, it will say proficiency 0 out of however many you need to do to get it to auto cook. And once you do that, you can just slide that over, auto cook, boom, bam, pow. And now you have 27 dishes of this now. And you'll see that here in these kitchens, where the customers are, they'll be being served your dish instead of just the alcohol, which they usually end up getting, you know, blame it on the juice, you know, got you feeling loose. Anywho, goodness, I distracted myself with my own joke. It changes from alcohol to food, and the food gives you more money when they get the food. Goodness, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time right now. But anywho, like different meals have different prices on them and stuff, so different amounts of revenue. Of course, you can make better meals, but the problem with the better meals that you have to actually go on quests and get the ingredients for those better meals, because they're usually not in the shop, which that's another function of the shop. You can buy ingredients, and also they'll have like a random item sometimes that helps with other stuff. Like this gives +1 to cleaning. So that's pretty much it for the what's actually in this game as far as the tavern building. Like you have a storage room here to allow you to have more items, you know. You have a training room here to basically make your girls better ranked at what they're doing. And then you have the clinic for when they get stressed out and are tired, or, you know, they tend to go there after massages, after they're done doing their massage work. So I'm assuming after they've caught an STD, they have to go to the clinic. This is all headcanon, none of it's proven to be true. You have a guest room, which allows you to have more guests in as you rank up the guest room. And then you have the quest room, quest center, where you can rank that up to have more girls that you can send on quest at one time. But here's the thing. My place is, it's maxed out at level 6, right? And they give you the option to build more stuff, but there's no longer any room to build anything else. Like, this is as big as it gets, and I don't know if that's just because it's early access or if it's gonna, you know, change later. Goodness, that meant the same dang thing, and I said it twice. Anywho, what I'm getting at is, this is pretty much all you get for the most part. And then with different girls like her here, well, first off, when you have the 18+ patch, you can click on the little clothing icon over here and remove the outfit, which we won't do because YouTube. But you also have this here. This is the extra added content here. You can click on this and it'll have a story. And with the story, you end up doing an well, basically a story. It'll have something like this where they tell you some junk, you see?
She challenged me, Riku. I can't say no.
And see, the girls have voices and nobody else does, which fine by me. They're the only ones that need them. But I'm just skipping this because I don't want to sit through this whole thing while doing the story. Son of a gun, I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't read anything, so you have to redo it when you pick the wrong thing, which is a bit of a hassle, but it's fine because there are only 3 options. So I didn't even read what I was picking, but this time I am. It's too risky. Maybe you should quit. That's okay. I fixed the match. I believe in you. No matter what happens, that's probably the right answer.
But what if I lose?
And then we skip, and when you make your choice and stuff, you get a little puzzle game. There we go. This is what I was trying to bring you to. So so you can see this. And they have different objectives. With this one, we need 9 swords, 9 potions, and 9 shields. And let's just go ahead and run through this real quick. No problem, right? Do a little puzzle game real quick. Yes, indeed. Just knock some of that out right there. Do a little bit of this. Boom. Won't take long at all. I play a lot of these dang puzzle games. No, it's not because most of the hentai games are puzzle games. That's not the reason. I swear. Okay, I don't swear. It's probably more than likely the reason. Gosh darn it. Anywho. No, but I do like these types of games. It is what it is. I play a lot of puzzle games. And yes, most of the adult games do just turn out to be puzzle games at the end, which this one gives you a slight difference by giving you the whole tavern management thing on top of having the little puzzle element. And this is weird. Looking for, oh, there we go, right there. Okay, I was looking for a way to get the extra sword. Boom. Yeah, so you do these and you can continue your story. No, I don't want to go to the next chapter. And once you have done all the stories here, for all the chapters to the story, also you get a reward for each one. But once you've done all the chapters, you end up getting you a nice little smooth H scene with some of the girls. Not all of them, because it's not done. It's still in early access. But some girls do have their H scenes done. And I wish I could show you. They're kind of glorious. Some good stuff. This game has some great art, by the way. Yeah, so for the most part, that is pretty much it. Not much else to say about this. A fun time. Guess I'll just do that again. But it is a bit limited because, like I was saying, I've gotten to this point here and there's nothing else for me to do because I filled up the whole place. The only thing I could do is like build another tavern and start doing that, but you know, not much else as far as content wise. Now, like I was saying, with some of the girls, they have their little chapter stories and then others don't. See, like here, still in development, and that's a shame because Lilith is my favorite girl. Like, I love the design. I'm a big fan. I like the succubuses. They're my thing. We need some dragon girls in here too. You know, I dig the dragon chicks. Is what it is. We also need to have a way to have a story thing with the shopkeeper here. She has 3 tits. Like, that's crazy. Who doesn't want an H scene with a chick with 3 tits? It's wild. She has 4 arms and 3 tits. You know what she could do? Anywho, yeah, for the most part, that is it for this. I've given you a full explanation. We've completely gone over this game. There's not much else that I could say about it that hasn't already been said. It's a fun game. It's cheap, you know, so I don't expect a ton out of it. It's just another one of these adult games on Steam that, you know, doesn't have too much to it. It's just you build up the place, you get customers, you do some little story stuff, and that's it. But yeah, I believe it was under $5, if I'm not mistaken. So for that price, not bad. I'd recommend it. It's pretty fun. It's just that you get everything maxed out and then there's nothing to do. That's all. So unless you want to just rebuild the tavern multiple times on different saves, once you're done with this, you'll pretty much be done with the game, and that's unfortunate because it has a lot of potential. But, you know, early access, so as time goes on, we will get more stuff in it and it will get better. But that's all I got for right now. Actually, let me just click the save before I do that. And back to the main menu. Let's see who we have on the main menu this time. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, that looks a little spicy. Anywho, that's gonna do it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Peace out, and have a great day.